Live from Lufkin. Hope I don't wake nobody up.
Good morning and welcome to hashtag Rise and Grind. I am your host, Glenn Lundy. I am a husband to one, a father to seven, and the creator of what is going to be the #1 most watched morning show in the world. It is 5:30 a.m. and I hope that you are ready to rise and grind.
Grind, 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 grind. What's up, everybody? Hold up, I got to turn this down over here. I'm in the hotel. It's getting all loud and crazy. They're going to throw me out of this place. I'm going to get thrown out in Lufkin, Texas. Be out in the streets, 4:30 in the morning. We can't have that. What's up, everybody? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Dude, today is Thursday, last day of the month, February 28th, 2019. Can you believe it? I cannot believe that this month has just absolutely flown by. It's crazy, man. I got my boy's 7th birthday coming up. Mr. Joel Bryant's going to be 7 years old here shortly. Got that coming up March 8th, so I'm excited for that. But today is Thursday, February 28th, 2019. And what's crazy is today is the very first and last time it will ever be Thursday, February 28th, 2019. So I want to make sure we make the absolute most of this incredible day. Absolute most of this incredible day. I mean, you want to talk about making the most out of a day. Yesterday, I got to spend the day with an amazing group of human beings, an amazing group of guys out here in Lufkin, Texas at Hyundai of Lufkin. See, I can say it today because you guys taught me yesterday. It's Hyundai like Sunday. So Hyundai of Lufkin, I got to spend time with just an amazing group of individuals. I mean, these guys right here, they are the epitome of the process we've been talking about all week. We've been talking about the process of success, how we have to change, and then we struggle, and then we grow, and then we succeed. These guys have been going through it. They started a brand new point, brand new store, started from zero, right? Actually, let me back up. First, they had to change. Which means to make or become different. Right? To make or become different. We talked about that on Monday. And these guys, all 90% of them, left their Kia store. They were at a Kia dealership working all together. They were all comfortable. They were all cozy. They had all, they had their income. They knew what they were going to make. They were really comfortable. And then Jeff Barrett, their general manager, he decided to make a change and go to a brand new store. I mean, this thing was a parking lot. Like, it was just land before they got there. There was nothing there. It's a brand new facility, a brand new point in the city of Lufkin, Texas. And they decided to take that risk and make a change and uproot themselves and put themselves in uncomfortable situations to come to Lufkin, of all places. I know you guys are Googling it. You're like, where the heck is Lufkin, Texas? To come to Lufkin and start something new. So in doing so, Tuesday we talked about struggle, right? Which means to make a forceful or violent effort to break free from constraints or restraints. And see, these guys have been going through struggles for the last 7 months since they opened the store. They had to struggle with things they never even thought of, like getting things connected and being able to print contracts with the words on the right lines, because in the past, that stuff had always been taken care of. They had to struggle with not having any banks to be able to finance loans for people, not being able, having to do all of these agreements, like just the simple process of being able to sell a car, something that they had been able to do for years and years and years. All of them had a lot of years in the industry. Things that they had took for granted, they were now having to relearn. They were now having to refigure out how to do that stuff, starting from zero. And at the same time, still feeding their babies, still taking care of their wives, going through this incredible process. So they've been growing, which we talked about change on Monday, struggle on Tuesday, growth yesterday, which is the process of increasing in size. So they've been growing. They went from literal zero, no customers, no client base, not even a dealership at that point. So they went from literally zero to the point now where they're selling like 45 cars a month, and they're continuing to grow, and they're doing really well. So I got to spend time with these guys as they're reaching those stages where they've gone through the change, they've gone through some struggles, they're growing, and they're starting to succeed. Which today we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about success, which means to achieve the desired aim or result. By definition, to achieve the desired aim or result. And see, that's why these incredible guys brought me in. That's why I got to come out here to Lufkin, Texas. See, they brought me in because they wanted me to help them speed up this process of success. They wanted me to help them make some changes, help them go through and break through some of the areas that they're struggling in. They wanted me to help them grow. They've got big aspirations. They want to be the #1 Hyundai store in Texas. They've got really big aspirations. So they brought me in to help them through this process, basically to speed it up. Because I can tell you, this group of guys right here, after getting to know this group of guys, they're going to get there, with or without me. They would have got there. All they did by bringing me in is they just added a little bit of jet fuel to the process, which we can do that. See, sometimes we feel like success is this far off esoteric thing that we're never going to be able to get to until we're 70 years old, or we're 80 years old, or until we put in 20 years of work, or until, we go through all of these things. But there's ways in today's day and age, by following the lead of others, by using technology that we have available to us, by wisdom and knowledge and reading and so on and so forth, and bringing in those that already know the things that you're hoping to know, you can speed up this whole process, man. We don't have to stay in the change part forever. We don't have to stay in the struggle part forever. We don't have to stay in the grow part forever. We can speed that stuff up. However, keep in mind that as we do speed that stuff up, and as we do go through those processes, they constantly shift and change. And what comes after change? Struggle. And what comes after struggle? Growth. And after growth, success. And then it's a cycle. It continues. As we reach success, we evolve. Success continues to look different to us every step along the way. So we're going to go into that a little bit further today. I hope you guys are ready, because I am ready. This is going to be a fire episode of #Rise and Grind. As a matter of fact, since it's going to be a fire episode, I think we need to go with my man Marcus Stone's favorite music. I think we need to go with some Wakanda. He calls it the Wakanda. So let's go ahead and bring that in here today and get everybody jacked up. For those of you that know, and those of you that don't know, this is the part of the show where I need you to hit that share button. That's right. Go ahead. Hit that share button. Because I believe if we could change the way people start their day, we can make a massive impact on this planet. I believe that. And sometimes all it takes is for you to hit that share button, and we can change the way somebody starts their day. This is also the part of the show where I need you to say good morning to me, and I'm going to say good morning to you. Whether you're watching live on replay, say what's up. What's up, what's up, what's up? Good morning, Bruce Miller, my man from New Orleans. What's up, Amy? How are you? Amy Troutman. Sandra Ben-Stock-DeLolio's up in here, and Jeff Baker. How you doing, Janelle Griego and Carrie Lynn Carter? What's up, George Fleming? How you doing, Mike Stevens and Pam Biddle? Of course, we got my man Josh. What's up, Eric Willeroy and Naomi Bussinger? How you doing, Vicki Everett and John Allen? Chris Campbell's up in here. Mike Brockway. What's up, Mr. Mike Brockway? Douglas Chitrin's up in here. Ray Hatcher, Jesse Swifty, Aaron Jones, Trendy Trenda. Everybody's up in here today. Man, I love that Wakanda. That's some good stuff. That is a good song. Man, we get to listen to that in the Goalkeepers. Man, just to talk about a little bit of struggles. I was supposed to do my last week, my last epic, exciting week of Goalkeepers. We were supposed to do that tonight at 9 p.m. And I realized yesterday that tonight at 9 p.m. I will be on a plane. So I'm not going to be able to do my last episode, my last epic, the finale, right? The grand finale of this course we've been going through for the last 8 weeks. But that's okay. We are going to attack that. We're just going to reschedule it is what we're going to do. We're just going to reschedule it, and we're going to attack it at another time. So speaking of this whole process, change, struggle, grow, succeed, and speaking of growth, man, I got to tell you, there is this conference. Have you heard anything about it yet? There is this conference coming up. It's called Hustle and Grind Con. And I am super excited because this thing is going to be bigger and better than it ever was before, plain and simple. You see, last October, we launched this massive thing and we went through the process of change, struggle, grow, succeed. And we pulled off one of the most incredible conferences in the history of all time. Some of the greatest speakers all came together. It was truly remarkable. And we're doing it again April 4th and 5th in Orlando. And I need you to go get your tickets to this incredible event. You need to go to hustlegrindcon.com and you're going to want to come because we partnered up with carloan.com, and they have helped us to make our hustle houses bigger and better than ever. They have helped us to bring on some incredible speakers that are just going to make a massive impact in your life this year. It's truly going to be a unique event, and you've still got plenty of time. I mean, I'm telling you, you have plenty of time to still come join us. So you need to do that. As a matter of fact, man, I got to tell you a story. Last year, I was at Hustle and Grind Con and I met this guy right here. I know some of you guys have seen him before. His name is Marcus. And Marcus, when we met at Hustle and Grind Con, he was talking to me about his whole process of change, struggle, grow, succeed. And he was talking to me about how he wanted to create a show. And it was just this really inspiring conversation, and he went out there and he like really did it. He went out there, he started this incredible show. He went through the process. I believe he had like his 100th episode like last week or something. As a matter of fact, I'm not exactly sure when that 100th episode was. I think what we should probably do is let's just ask Marcus. Good morning, Marcus Stone. How are you, sir?
What is up, my man, Glenn Lundy? I am still turned up from my Wakanda song. You just been talking, and it's just in my head, and I'm just feeling so good this morning on hashtag Rise and Grind. What's up, man?
My man, dude, I am so glad you're here, and I am so proud of you, bro. I am so proud of you. Tell me about your experience at the last Hustle and Grind Con and how that led to where you are today.
Oh, I am so glad that you asked because Rise and the Hustle and Grind Con birthed me, man. It was the rebirth of me. It was the rejuvenation of me. It was the epitome of what you see today. It was all because of that event. And I know some of you guys that are new and don't know me is like, oh, this guy's just plugging the event because he wants to sell tickets. Absolutely not. Hustle and Grind Con 2018 changed my life, and it made me the person that I am today. We talk about the change and the struggle. Man, I was in my first year of becoming a general manager in a new state at a new store. Talk about a culture change. My mind was blown. I was spinning my gears daily, and I was so happy that I got the opportunity to go to Hustle and Grind Con, to meet some amazing people, to meet some inspiring people, to meet some motivating people that flipped that light bulb right in my head at that moment. And the biggest message I took away from it was don't wait, create. So in that moment, I literally created what you see today, man. And that 100th episode was just this last Friday. I started my Daily Dose show the next day after Hustle and Grind Con.
Which is absolutely beautiful, man. And I got to tell you, for those of you out there that don't know, okay, committing to a 5-day-a-week morning show is one of the most insane things that you can do as a human being.
Yeah.
It completely changes your life. And you want to talk about going through this process, change, struggle, grow, succeed. I mean, you physically have to become a different human to be able to do this. Marcus comes on. He comes on right at an hour after I do, right? I come on 5:30. Marcus comes on at 6:30.
I got to let everybody cool down first.
I love that, man. But he comes on and he delivers a daily dose of motivation, inspiration, education. It's a show very similar to Rise and Grind. It's just the younger, better looking version that comes on about an hour later with the bigger guns, right? The younger,
Hulk
better
smash,
looking version. Yeah, he's over there Hulk smashing. I'm more like,
Smash.
yeah, I'm like 41. So for me, it's like, hey, please press the share button. Marcus is like Hulk smash, boom, boom, boom. But no, it's been been incredible to see what you've done, the way you've grown ever since we met that time. And now this time you were an attendee last year. This time you're going to be sharing. Are you roundtable or
Yes,
roundtable?
sir.
So Marcus
Yes, sir.
is going to be doing a roundtable for us at the Hustle and Grind Con, sharing some of his knowledge, wisdom, the things that he knows and his experiences. Tell me some of the things you're excited to share with people at Hustle and Grind Con this year.
So I'm going to be talking about how to overcome your fears and some strategies and techniques on how people can be better at the art of Facebook Live. And notice I said the art of Facebook Live, because if you're not an attention grabber, if you're not an entertainer, people are going to swipe past you just like they swipe past a show on Netflix, just like they swipe past shows on televisions and commercials and stuff like that. So I'm going to be helping people, because we all know that video is the thing. I mean, it's been a thing since around 2015 and on, but right now it's really becoming a thing in a lot of industries. Yet a lot of people are kind of camera shy. They don't know what to say. They're still living in this bubble of a comfort zone. So I'm going to be giving people tips, tricks, some of the secret sauce, how to start their Facebook Live journey and how to be successful at the Facebook Live journey. No, not a lot of people knew who I was before Hustle and Grind Con. I've been on Facebook since 2005. And from 2005 to Hustle and Grind Con, I only had 1,200 Facebook friends. I was all about that hashtag no new friends. If I don't know you in real live, I'm not trying to do this. I ain't got time to be scrolling down negative stuff. So, but from October, when we had Hustle and Grind Con, to now, I've more than doubled my Facebook friends and grown my audience, all because of Facebook Live. So I'm going to be giving tips, secret sauces of ways that people can feel more comfortable and get out of that little bubble that they live in, so they can achieve some success and start growing their business using video.
Love it, love it, love it. That's going to be incredibly valuable. And now I'm sure you understand. So you've gone through this whole process. You've been going through this whole process, and you understand how it kind of loops back on top of each other, right? We change, then we go through the struggle, and then we grow a little bit, and then we have some success, and then things change, and then we struggle, and then we
all
grow
again.
and it just keeps going over and over and over. So what can you share with everybody that's watching right now? You got all these people up here in hashtag Rise and Grind. What can you share with them on this whole process of change, struggle, grow, succeed today, before I let you get back to the things that you got to go do?
All right. So the first thing that I want to let people know is that you're not going to see the results right away. And that's people's biggest problem. They want to give up when they don't see the results right away. When I first started my Daily Dose show, oh man, it was like crickets up in there. People were like, what in the world is this? Is this like another Glenn Lundy knockoff or something? What? No, I'm not watching this. I mean, literally, I was just going. I mean, there were 2 or 3 people watching me, but I paid attention to all of the notes that I took at Hustle and Grind Con. I focused on my branding. I mean, there were some amazing speakers there. Rhonda Renee Swan, her daughter Hannah Leigh Swan, you, Sean, Dave, E.T., Lisa Copeland, Danelle Delgado. I just kept looking at my notes, and I knew that I got amazing value, and I just had to keep going and keep persisting and overcoming the obstacles. Even though I wasn't seeing the results right away, I knew that if I became consistent in it, the results will come. And again, that's the main reason why people stop doing something, is because they don't see the results right away. We are very impatient people in this world, and a lot of people just lack the patience. But I've noticed, and I've read, and I've seen that the most successful people that I know all have the one thing in common: consistency. And that's why on my show, I talk about 2019 is the year of consistency. And that's why I've constantly seen growth, because there's now a certain level of expectations. People are knocking at my Facebook wall, knocking on my door saying, knock, knock, Marcus, we ready to get our antidote. Like, they're anticipating, and they know that they can count on me because I've stayed consistent in what I do. So we're going to talk a little bit about consistency. That's the big ticket item. If you want to be successful, Glenn talks about it every single day on his show. Get up, start a regiment, focus on yourself first, do your gratitude and your goals, and stay committed to you in a consistent process. And I promise you, I am living proof it works.
That's a fact, my man. I appreciate you hopping in here with us this morning on I almost said on the Daily Dose, because I'm just reading your hoodie. I almost said, thanks for joining us on the Daily Dose today. Thanks for joining us on hashtag Rise and Grind. Love your show. Love what you're doing. For those of you that aren't watching, at 6:30 a.m. Eastern, Marcus hops on with the Daily Dose. Motivation, education, inspiration. It's powerful, powerful stuff. Hulk smash that share button,
Hulk
so we
smash
can
it,
get it out
baby.
there to the rest
Thanks
of the
for
world.
having me on.
Hey,
I appreciate you,
I
brother.
appreciate you, my man. Enjoy the rest of the morning. We'll see you.
You too.
So yes, that's my boy, Mr. Marcus Stone. You got to come to Hustle and Grind Con. He's such a powerful dude. I love that guy. Listen, friends, success, what I need you to understand today, the main message that I'm trying to get across to you is that success is not the finish line. Success is not the finish line. You see, success is actually the starting line of something new for you. You see, the beautiful thing about this whole thing called life is that we are ever evolving, constantly evolving into the next best version of ourselves that we can possibly be. And see, it's up to you really how quickly you move through each of these steps. I've laid out the process for you. First, we change to make or become something different. Then we struggle, right? Which is to violently or forcefully attack the constraints and restraints that we have, whether they be mental or physical, whatever it is. We change, we struggle, and then we grow, which is the process of increase, whether it be increasing our wisdom, our knowledge, increasing our ability, increasing our size, like Marcus with his guns. He had already worked out this morning before he even came on the show. The dude's rising and grinding, man. He's increasing his impact on the planet. He's increasing the awareness of himself. He's increasing his value in the marketplace by taking strategic actions every single day. Change, struggle, grow, succeed. Change, struggle, grow, succeed. And so how you react through each of the steps and how you embrace each of the steps ultimately determines how quickly you're going to get to that success level that you want to get to. See, a lot of times we get stuck. We're like, oh my gosh, we got to go through this change, and we get stuck and so focused on the change, and we let the change hold us back. We let the change slow us down, or sometimes you get stuck in the struggle. You're so focused on the struggle period instead of embracing it, instead of understanding that there's growth on the other side. You let it beat you down. You let it just get you stuck laying on the table, no longer fighting against the constraints and the limitations. And so this morning, I'm trying to get you to understand that every single aspect of it, the change, the struggle, the growth, it's all a part of it. And it continues to come in waves, in cycles, because as soon as you get to success, you see, success is not the finish line. Success is the starting line. You will evolve into something new. For the rest of your life, you will constantly be going through this cycle of change, struggle, grow, succeed. Change, struggle, grow, succeed. It will constantly be happening to you. How are you going to respond to it? How are you going to embrace it? How are you going to use this knowledge and this wisdom to make you the best version of yourself that you can possibly be?
When I was 13 years old, I was an absolute horrible little boy. Very angry, very aggressive, and I think that's, if I hadn't have found cooking at that time, I think I would be in a very different place right now. I started as a dishwasher washing pots because I needed money to survive and live, and after a few months of washing the dishes, the chef handed me a chef's jacket, and for me, the moment I put on the jacket and the apron and the hat, I felt special. And I felt like I had a purpose now. And for me, that was the defining moment that I realized this was what I wanted to do. The techniques I apply in my food today is 100% self-taught. I've put it on myself to read as much scientific literature. You need a PhD to read the thing. It's not as simple as that. You know, I left school at 13 years old, so for me it might take me a little bit longer to understand better how I can create the food that I do. Technology for me is the key to my creativity, and it's very important for me to be at the front of the technology to keep going in the direction I want.
me, the taste of success, it's always the most simple things that are right in front of your face. Something as simple as my garlic soup. It's my mother's recipe. To me, it's something very simple. But when we present it here in the restaurant, we make people sometimes cry.
That man spoke for a total of like 40 seconds in that clip, but he said some powerful things in those 40 seconds. I hope you caught that. One of the things he said is as soon as they put that jacket on, as soon as they put that jacket on him, for the first time in his life, he felt special. Another thing that he said in there is he quit school at 13 years old. He has a tougher time reading and learning some of the things, but he takes the time, he goes through the process, change, struggle, grow, succeed. He also talked about how the things that seem so simple, the small success of one of his dishes laid out on a plate, that small success is enough to bring other people to tears because it's so beautiful and it tastes so divine. When you step into the absolute best version of yourself that you can possibly be, it is a constant, never-ending cycle of change, struggle, grow, succeed. Embrace all of the stages. Pour fuel on it when you can. Understand the different technologies, the wisdom, the knowledge of those before you, and continue to move towards your destiny, because you see, you are a child of God, uniquely made by the God of the universe to be the absolute best version of yourself that you can possibly be. And in order to do that, you got to continue to evolve every single day into something new. You got to continue to change, struggle, grow, and succeed every single day in all that you do. And as you do that, you will continue to make an impact on your friends, on your family members, on your coworkers, and you'll continue to make an impact on me. And I got to tell you, I absolutely love you for it. I absolutely stinking love you. Listen, if you need more episodes, hashtag Rise and Grind, you can go to GlennLundy.com. Also, make sure you join us tomorrow morning at 5:30 a.m. My man Tommy Harris played 8 years with the Chicago Bears. He's going to join us here on hashtag Rise and Grind. Also, if you need some Rise and Grind gear, you can get that at GlennLundy.com as well. And of course, you need to get your Hustle and Grind Con tickets, because it is going to be a life-changing experience for all of those in attendance. I promise. So you can go to hustlegrindcon.com and get those tickets, or you can go to GlennLundy.com. Most importantly, come back here again tomorrow morning, 5:30 a.m. We're going to do it all over again on hashtag Rise and Grind. Have an incredible day. Have a phenomenal day. Have a spectacular, over-the-top, amazing last day of February 2019. And I'll see you guys again tomorrow morning, 5:30 a.m.
Stay woke. Stay woke. Stay woke. Hashtag Rise and Grind. Hashtag Rise and Grind. First thing on my mind, early in the morning time. Daily motivation, feeling so divine. Waking up the nation. Hashtag Rise and Grind. Hashtag Rise and Grind. Grind, 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 grind. Hashtag Rise and Grind. First thing on my mind, early in the morning time. Daily motivation, feeling so divine. Waking up the nation, hashtag Rise and Grind. Hashtag Rise and Grind. Don't stop, get it, hashtag Rise and Grind. Don't stop, get it, waking up the nation, hashtag Rise and Grind. Waking up the nation, hashtag Rise and Grind. Good morning. On my feet before the sunrise, stepped into my greatness, feeling powerful and energized. Thankful to be alive. Hashtag blessed. Write my mission, vision, values, and my gratitude list. I'm building up momentum. I'm making good decisions. I rise, I grind, I get it. Ain't no doubt that I'm committed. Cause who really loses if I don't win? Can't cheat the grind, only get what you put in. So I'm mastering my mentals. I'm focused on my physical. I'm developing spiritually and manifesting miracles. I'm gonna get it started, have a party in the morning, and I'ma wake the world. It's so alarming. I hashtag Rise and Grind.